about them? I'd have to say your father was quite an enabler, wouldn't you say?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. He likely he's been gone for about 10 years.
Wow.
And he passed away while I was in prison
Mm.
in 2010. And and he was one of my best friends, and I loved him dearly.
Yeah.
But he would have enabled me all the way to the grave.
Yeah.
And there were, and I speak about it in the book. It's some generational things that kind of helped him do that. He was uncomfortable saying "I love you." you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
yes, he showed "I love you" by giving money
Yeah.
and handing, and that was his way to show you he loved you. And I said it in the book. When I figured that out, I beat it like a dead horse.
Yeah.
I could always go and I could use my bill money for drugs and alcohol, and then when it was time to pay the bills, go to dad and say, I need money to pay the bills. And he would always hand it out,
Wow.
and just really with no questions asked.
Now, the
And
interesting thing about that, Ray, is you became a dad, and then you go through this. This is the third part of the book. Your third act of the book really is the tables turned. You were put in that same situation too. I think you still are dealing with it just the same, and you had to learn some tough lessons as a father.
it's very difficult.
Very
It's very difficult.
abnormal, even. Yeah,
As parents, our instincts are we take care of our children,
of course.
and we're there to help our children. But there becomes, with addiction, there becomes a point where the giving money and the helping is really doing the opposite. And it's such a hard line to see. It's even a harder line to feel, because our feelings and our emotions tell us what we're doing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
To turn your back on your child, and to not give money if they need money, to not buy attorneys if they need attorneys, to not take care of them as a parent, that's doing the wrong thing. But in this instance, it's absolutely not. I say it in the book several places: consequences equals surrender.
Yeah.
Nobody could make me stop using. Nobody. It was not until things got bad enough that I saw the consequences were bad enough that I either had a choice. I could go on to the bitter ends and die this way, or I could do something to change it. Until I was willing to make the change, the program didn't stick. And the program is a beautiful thing, and it